Jesus is asking you to put aside your life so that you can move in with him. He's asking you to do his work. He's asking that we would just forget about ourselves and start seeking him to find out what he's thinking about, what's on his mind. What's on his mind? You're going to find out it's his people, the ones that are perishing. While we're running around, trying to take care of ourselves and everything's about us, there are those who are lost and on their way to damnation. And when we don't care about what he cares about, which is them, we're really rejecting him. We're about ourselves and don't care. Don't care about Jesus. Don't care about what he all did for us, the suffering that he did. He's saying, would you care? Just care for me. And then you're going to find out, I am suffering. I'm still suffering because those who I love are suffering. And those that you who say you love me, you're not doing anything. If you love me, then you would do what I said and go and do my work. Care about what I care about. But you're so selfish. You're so selfish and you don't even see that you are. And it grieves me. Jesus is here. He's telling us how he feels. You're always talking about how we feel. How does he feel? What's he thinking? Do you ever just sit down and wonder what he's thinking? What's he think about you? If you want to know, he'll tell you. If you don't want to know, you'll just be oblivious to it. And then on that day, you might be like those who didn't get on the ark. Didn't listen, didn't care. And all of a sudden the storm came. And where were you? I don't know, off doing what you do. Not watching and praying. Watching and praying is watching and talking to Jesus and being ready, making sure that you're doing what he wants you to do, that you're caring about what he cares about, that you're doing his will, not just pampering yourself, right? Like that king, that rich man. He had a beggar at his doorstep. He didn't care. Where did he end up? Reality. The reality is Jesus is coming, and if you're not ready, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. We are in a season where he is preparing to make himself known. So every available voice he has will go out and proclaim his will. Be endued with power to do his will. And then he's going to come. Are you going to be ready? Are you going to be on the ark? Are you going to be preparing your ship? Or are you just going to be lost on the wide path, oblivious to what's going on? If you sit at his feet and find out what he's thinking, and when you know, it's going to change your life. When you know what he thinks, it's going to change your life. And if you're not there, I just want to encourage you to do that. Nothing else matters. When you stand before him that day, nothing else is going to matter. And if he says to you, away from me, I never knew you, you're going to be devastated. Find out now if he's going to say that to you. Be prepared. He's telling you things to come. He's telling you that's going to happen. Make sure you're not the one who thought or thinks you're in the right place. Make sure you're not that one. Make sure you know. Make sure you sat with him and you absolutely positively know him. And when you let him correct you, then you're going to know him. He's knocking at the door of your heart. If you heed his voice, he's going to come and live on the inside of you. If you don't heed his voice, he's not in there. You might think he is. But if you're not doing as well, he loves you. He doesn't want anything to happen to you. So, find out who he is. Give him some time. Just separate yourself from the hustle and the bustle that's going on in the world, especially in this season. And be about him. Find out what he's thinking. It's probably a good time to talk about Santa Claus. Because most people think Santa Claus is okay. It's fun for the kids. But Jesus, a couple of years ago, I was out Christmas shopping. On my way to Target, I was in the parking lot. Something came on the radio. And Jesus said, Santa's not coming, I am. He was jealous. Talk about feeling his feelings. He was jealous that we're giving Santa all this attention. Satan's tool. Satan's tricks. His lies, his traps. Santa's getting all this attention. He's not really even coming. Not only are we lying to our children, we're making liars out of our children. It's better for you to hang a millstone around your neck and jump in than to be in that situation when Jesus comes. Wow, what does that mean? Think about it. And same thing goes for the Easter Bunny. It's all taking our attention away from Jesus. We're lying to our children. We're not telling them about Jesus. And if we are, it's just a little bit compared to Santa. If Jesus was here, would you take your kids to sit on his lap? Or Santa's, if he was here physically? And he actually is. He's in you. Sit your children on your lap and tell them the truth. Santa's not about Jesus at all. He's his enemy. Jesus is jealous. He cares for your children. Teach them how to come to him by going to him yourself. Don't let the world's pressure cause you to lie to your children. Separate from them, Jesus said. Come out from among them. It's not about Santa. He has nothing to do with it. It's the enemy doing his work, pulling you on the wide path that leads to eternal damnation. Be different. Tell your children the truth. Doesn't mean they can't have presents. Everything comes from Jesus. Doesn't mean you can't do the presents, but don't lie to them. What does an Easter egg have to do with Jesus giving up his life? Just a word that I thought I should give you today, something to ponder. So, thank you so much for listening today. God bless you.